Servus, and welcome to yet another live unboxing. Probably going to be the last one for a short while because I really do need to rein it in when it comes to buying beer. But this was one that I could not pass up on. And first of all, I'm going to be humble about it. If it wasn't for me, I don't think we'd be having this box because I've said for ages that Beer52 should do a German box. And I think because I'm such an influential beer tuber, underappreciated, of course, again, just being humble and modest, they finally listened. And yeah, so this is dubbed as as you can see, I'm terrible at acting. This is dubbed as the Oktoberfest box, and basically it's predominantly German beers, which is absolutely fantastic because if you know me by now, if you know me, I'm not going to sing. I absolutely adore German beer, and I think Germany has one of the most exciting craft beer scenes. So when I knew that Beer52 were doing an Oktoberfest box, I initially thought, oh, maybe we'll get some like slight Oktoberfest style beers, maybe some Märzens, maybe some beers brewed outside of Germany in very traditional German styles. But no, we've got basically a box of German beer, which is absolutely fantastic because we have such a little range of German beer available here in the UK. Well, aside from like the traditional stuff, you can get your Augustiners, your Tegernseers, your Schlenkerlas, you can get your Paulaner, the various Kolsch's, loads of Doppelbocks, loads of established traditional German beers. But the craft stuff is really quite limited. I mean, one of probably the biggest breakthrough German craft breweries to make it in the UK was Fürst Biercheck. And yeah, we get a couple of their beers in, had a load of collaborations with British brewers. But there are so many German craft breweries who just do not have any real distribution. So I hopefully with this and also the fact that beerwolf.com are doing a really good range of some German craft beers, hopefully this will kickstart more of the importers to try and stock more German craft breweries, even the more accessible stuff in Germany. It would just be really nice to see more German craft in the UK, and hopefully this will help somewhat kickstart that and maybe get more English breweries collaborating with German breweries, which will also help. And yeah, so it's needless to say, I will be reviewing each of these beers on the channel, and yeah, I'm just super stupidly excited because I've been waiting for German craft beer. I spent probably the best 4 years of my life in Germany, in Regensburg, in Bavaria. Had access to obviously supermarket traditional beers where you're paying like less than €1 a lot of the time for like high quality stuff. And that was where I discovered my love for Augustiner, the greatest beer in the world. I don't care what you say, I don't care if you're a hype beast, whatever. To me, Augustiner is just flawless in each and every way. So yeah, I won't do any terrible German in this video. So kein Problem. What we got? Tony. Guten Abend, Peter. Guten Abend, Tony. Wie geht es dir? And Guten Abend, Susanne, to all of my viewers. Okay, so maybe I will break into terrible German. Who knows? We'll see. So, obviously, I was actually expecting this box to come on Monday, so it's come a little bit sooner. And you can't see it, but it's a little bit more bare here because downstairs we went to IKEA yesterday. To the IKEA. We went to that there IKEA. I've got a nice cabinet to put basically my glasses in and some other storage stuff, primarily for my glassware. And yes, so that came this morning, and this came today. So nice two surprises to come home to from work. So yeah, without any further ado, let's have a look at these beers. So as with all of the Beer52 boxes, we get the Ferment magazine with some absolutely wonderful artwork. It sort of reminds me of the artwork from Cuphead, that indie game based on like the 30s and 20s animation. But I think that's absolutely wonderful. Beautifully designed. I need to find out who's done that. So looking forward to that. And spoiler alert, next month's box is the Balkans. So that'll be interesting. Maybe some Slovenian craft beer. Yeah, Slovenia, Croatia, Serbia. Fingers crossed there's not too many collaboration beers in this one, or inspired beers. But yeah, so I might keep hold of this subscription for a little longer and check out that. And then of course we've got the snacks, and this time we've got a packet of Love Corn smoked barbecue. It's nice to have a little bit of a break from the Max Strong crisps, even though they are a gorgeous crisp and I do buy them on a regular basis. Would be nice if there was some sort of like German themed snacks in this, but maybe I'm asking too much. I still need to find a place where I can buy frozen pretzels so I can have a proper Bavarian experience, even though, you know, there's more to Germany than Bavaria, but this is the only German artifact that I have, aside from a couple of steins there and some glassware. Who cares? Let's get on with the beers. So, first of all, we've got a Stone Cold classic, and one that I think I have reviewed on the channel, and I've definitely done a live review of this with, I think, Dean and a couple of the other guys from the UK Beer Tubers. And that's the Rothausbräu Tannenzäpfle, which is the iconic Pilsner. So really nice to have a bottle of that. Not had that for a while, so that's probably one that I'm just going to sit back and enjoy. So we've got that one. Then we've got a bottle of, from a brewery called Bunthaus. Bunthaus Qualität. And is this a collaboration beer? Let me see. In collaboration with Beer52 at the Bunthaus Brauerei. So not brewing it at Anders this time. And this is the Vanilla Killer, which is... I'm not too sure what style of beer that is. I can't read the writing, so I'm not going to. But it's 5.4% ABV. Cool looking artwork. Then we've got Craft Beer Pours. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Or should I say Prost? Let's be even more of a ponce, Peter. Carry on. Then we've got a beer from BRLO in Berlin. Really glad to see their beers coming here. You can actually buy quite a few of those on beerwolf.com. Still yet to make a German craft haul on that website. But yeah, the Baltic Porter clocking in at 7% ABV. These guys have got an absolutely gorgeous premises in Berlin, made with like shipping containers. I am due a trip to Berlin. I was actually talking to friends back in Regensburg, and there may be potentially a trip to Regensburg again, either just before Christmas or in mid-January. But there are talks of, and Tony will agree, maybe some German shenanigans with a few of the UK guys. But yeah, looking forward to giving that a try. I'm a fan of the brewery. So then we've got a beer from, let's see, who's this brewery? I can't see it. Let me see. Free Assembly, is that? Let me have a look. Does it have the... I'm not too sure who this is by. But this is the Neukölln New England IPA with white grape juice, clocking in at 6.8% ABV. Awesome artwork on this one. So I'm not sure if this is a British brewery, because it's got .co.uk URL on there. Of course, you know, I could actually look in the book and find out. Might as well flesh this live stream out a little bit. Just chat amongst yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, looking forward to reading this, see if they've got any articles from some of the German. They've got a schnitzel recipe in there. Not had schnitzel for a while. What else we got? Schnitzel sandwich, German potato. Oh my god. Schnitzel Caesar salad. Ah, it's all about the schnitzel. I absolutely adore schnitzel. Need more schnitzel in my life. Let's see what we've got. Vanilla Killer is a vanilla Tonka cream ale. There we go. So it was worth looking in the book in the end. Where's that gone? I've just lost the page. What a mess this is. Neukölln, New England IPA from Free Assembly. Free Assembly is a new limited release brewing project focused on experimental new styles and pushing the boundaries of beer, with incredible artwork by Berlin-based illustrator Johanna Walderdorf. The striking labels are unique artworks that complement their slightly more adventurous brewing techniques. So, yeah, I'll have to look into those guys. But yeah, there's that. Then we've got a bottle of Pan Paranoid, or P60 Paranoid IPA. Who's this by? This is by La Beatarium, and it's a 7.3% American IPA. Cool looking artwork on there. Very nice. Apologies if I've missed comments, by the way, while I was looking in the book. Then we've got a beer from Siren. So obviously it's German influenced, and this is their cold brew, which is a cold steeped coffee Schwarz beer. Sign me up, bucko. That sounds absolutely wonderful. And I'll actually be recording review 750 tonight, which is a Siren beer. So that'll be up either tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. Then we've got the Vito Choco beer, Choco Stout. I might have actually reviewed this on the channel, or at least drank it. Made in cooperation with Vito Hopfrey, Hetrick and Beer52. So is that like a change on that? Because I know that's an already existing style. That's interesting. I'll have to look into the history of that. But yeah, these guys actually, I think it was last year, got some really quite good acclaim at some of the World Beer Awards. And I have had a couple of beers. I love the geometric artworks on the label. So yeah, really interested to try that and look into it a little bit more. Then we've got the Gruthaus Helle Honigbock, which is a Hellerbock brewed with honey from Munster, or Munster. And yeah, I like a good doppelbock. Did I just really kiss? Did I just fucking kiss the bottle cap on camera? That's fucking weird. But yeah, never had anything from these guys, so interested to check that one out and see how that honey plays a part in there. So Gruthaus Brauerei aus Münster, clocked in at 8% ABV. So some nice bock action there. Then we've got a bottle of East Breeze, which is again from La Beatarium. And this is a session IPA, clocking in at 5.1% ABV. I'm actually rarely tempted to get the other box of this, so I can get all of the beers potentially from this box, because as you know, I'm a massive fan of German beer, so I might actually go against what I've just said and might buy another box of this to see if I can get any alternative beers, because there's a BRLO one in there as well. And then we've got back to Berlin for the final beer, and we're going to Berlinerberg, and this is the Pale Ale. I had, was it a West Coast IPA when I was in Regensburg? Because some of the stuff was making their way to the German supermarkets. So yeah, looking forward to giving that a try. As with the rest of these beers, who the hell am I kidding? Or who the hell is... that doesn't matter. So yeah, a really intriguing box of German craft and some German inspired craft beers. I'm definitely going to have a look to see if an alternative box will come with some different beers, because I want to try and get the whole set, because I just... German beer, full stop. It's the best brewing tradition, it's the best brewing culture, it's got the most exciting craft beer scene. And here I go again, overly romanticising something, which is shock horror, I suppose. You guys probably saw all that in reverse, but yeah, look out for reviews of pretty much all of those beers. Speaking of German beer, we might have some interesting live shows coming up with myself, Dean and Tony, and maybe a few others. We are currently working out a date for an Oktoberfest special, because I made an Oktoberfest haul from Beers of Europe. So I think both Tony and Dean are in on that action. and I think a few of the guys have received this box as well. So we might do some German craft live action, because why not? Because we need more of it, as I've said. So yeah, if you've tried any of these beers from any of the breweries, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Any recommendations, welcome. What did you get in your box? That sort of stuff. What's some of your favourite German breweries, favourite German beers, all that wonderful stuff. If you've been inspired by this and want to get your own box, then you can use my referral link down below and you'll get yourself a nice discount on your first box. Helps me out as well, so feeling dank. And yeah, I'm going to get onto Beer52 and see what I can do so I get more beers from this box. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Look out for some live reviews, look out for some more German reviews on the channel. I'm so excited to be able to do more German craft beer and German beer in general, because they have a very special place in my heart, even though my time in Germany didn't end under the best circumstances, but feeling dank for the memories. And yeah, so I've got more German beer for the collection, for the channel. Oh, I've got a German beer prop here. It's all German, baby. It's all German. Anyway, so thank you for watching this live review. Thank you to anyone who's commented, and apologies if you've written a comment and I wasn't looking at the screen when you wrote it. Yeah, so this may be the last beer unboxing for a while, who knows. And yeah, check out Beer52, check out my Beer52 playlist, check out my German beer playlist, which I've not put in the description box, and I'll probably forget to do so after this has gone live. And yeah, vielen Dank und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. And this never ends.